Thank you so much for coming to this wonderful little thing we're just threw together. We weren't supposed to do a performance, of course, because we only have 3 days. Usually our winter break camps is at least 4 days, often 5 days, and we do a big performance with costumes and everything. So we were just going to do theater games, but these kids are so irrepressible, we couldn't hold them back. They just had to perform, and so thus we have a little show here for you.
Hobos are awesome.
We're going to start with, ready? Don't interrupt again. Thank you. We're going to start with something from Dr. Seuss. But before we get to that, I would like to tell you about what you see in your flyers there. Coming up for this age group is an original play called Tales of the Seven Dwarfs. And so each of the seven dwarfs are going to tell a story about how they met Snow White, or how life is in the gold mines and the jewel mines. So it's very innovative. It's wonderful. It's written by John, and it should be lots of fun. And as you see, it starts Wednesday, January 9th, I believe. And then it meets every Wednesday after school, 4 to 6. And then we perform 27th of February. Is that what it is? So it runs about 8 weeks. Should be lots of fun. If you know any older students, junior high, senior high, please have them come to our production of Romeo and Juliet. It's going to be a good one. I've been waiting for a long time to direct this. Really looking forward to it. That's very intensive, actually. We bring in some Shakespeare experts on that, and we really work those older students. This will be our 5th consecutive year producing a play by Shakespeare. We take it very seriously. So it's pretty serious drama. Students, if you know any. All right. Are you ready? We were looking for something to give some kids some opportunity to have just a couple of lines. And we came up with Dr. Seuss's ABC. And I hope you will enjoy it. Not only that, we kind of need you to help us by chanting along with us every time we come to the letters. It goes something like this. Big A, little a. What begins with A?
Aunt Annie, alligator, A. Oh, yeah.
Big B, little b. What begins with B?
Barber, baby, bubbles, and the bumblebee.
Here's our bumblebee. Big C, little c. What begins with C?
Camel on a ceiling, C.
You recognize a camel walking on the ceiling. Yes. Big D, little d. What begins with D?
David Donald Do dreamed a dozen donuts and a duck dog too.
The duck dog. Big E, little e. What begins with E?
Ear, egg, elephant, E.
Big F, little f. What begins with F?
4 fluffy feathers on a
A fit for feather. That's what it looks like. Big G, little g. What begins with G?
Goat girls goggles and goat girls goggles G.
Good. Big H, little h. What begins with H?
Hungry horse, hay, hen in a hat. Hooray, hooray, hooray. Oh yeah. Big eye.
Little I. What begins with I?
Ichabod is itchy and so am I.
Big J, little j. What begins with J?
John's jelly jar and jelly.
Uh-oh, somebody's in the jelly jar. Big K, little k. What begins with K?
Kitten kangaroo, kick a kettle, kite, and a king's curfew. I chew.
Big L, little L. What begins with L?
Little Lola Lop left leg, lazy
Big M, little m, what begins with M?
Many mumbling mice are making music in the moonlight. Bite mice.
Okay. Big N, little n, what begins with those?
Nine new necktie, nightshade, and a nose.
Big O, little O, what begins with O?
Oscar's only ostrich oiled an orange owl today.
Now, well, let's review the alphabet, Jenna. What are we up to? Let's see.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. Painted pink pajamas, policeman in a pail, Peter Pepper's puppy, and no papa's in the pail.
Big, where are we? Q, little Q. What begins with Q?
The fake queen and Quincy and quacking quacker.
Show us the quackaroo. Thank you. Big R, little r. What begins with R?
Rosie, Robin, Ross. Now Rosie's going riding on her red rhinoceros.
Right away on it. Big S, little s. What begins with S?
Silly Sammy, six, so he's about six.
Show us how sick Sammy is.
What?
Well. Big T, little t. What begins with T?
10 tired turtles on a tuttle tree.
Thank you. Big U, little u. What begins with U?
Uncle of Umbrella and his underwear too.
Big V, little v. What begins with V? V. Very awful on her violin. Big W, little w. What begins with W?
Willie, Waldo, Waterloo, Washing, Warren, Waldo, Blue.
Sounds good to me. This is the hardest one of all. Big X, little x. What begins with X?
X is very useful if your name is Nixie Knox. It's also very handy spelling axe in extra box.
Big Y, little y. What begins with Y?
A yawning yellow yak. Young Yolanda Jorgensen is yelling on my back.
Everybody, let's take it. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Z, Z, big Z, little z. What begins with Z?